talks about working in Japan, but no one really speaks about the holidays. So in this video, I will be sharing the truths about the holidays, the paid leave days that you get as an English teacher versus, well, it's what you expect versus what you get. So if you want to hear more about that and how you can be using the holidays in Japan, please stick around. And if you don't already know, my name is Andiswa. I'm from South Africa. So a reality check is that ALT jobs, like dispatch companies, you're going to get holidays, but not always fully free time. And then you can expect to be desk warming because when I mean not fully free time, that holiday can be can be expected to be around Japan or be around the school because you might be called for some job. And then when it comes to Eikawa, which is where I'm kind of school that I work for, Nova, and in private schools like that, you work on holidays and we also work on weekends. So it's kind of different. Even though we're working on holidays, I mean holidays that are like public holidays, we get in the company I work for, you get not full day, but you kind of like work in that day. And because mostly it also targets the people that will be available to come to school or to come to get an English lesson because they are also not working. And then you can expect as well fewer long holidays. For example, we have, okay, for where I work, we are allowed or have 3 different holidays in a year, which is the Golden Week, the August holiday, which is it's in August for like 10, it's about almost 10 days. And well, with the Golden Week, it's also about 6 to 7 days off, which is also paid. That means you'll be not working, but you get paid for those days in the company I work for. I do not know about other companies. And then the third holiday is December, which is very like I think it's the longest one in my company. We close around the 24th or 25th of December until the 4th of January. So it's about 10 days. And you can add your leave days or leave working days, which is for each contract that you get 10 paid leave days. So from those 10 paid leave days, they are for 1 year. You can use them within that 1 year. Sometimes they can overlap. Yeah. So you can collect all of those and they overlap, but they only last for like 2 years. So you can't let them, they will expire. Anyway, another thing on that, you can choose to take your days and trade them in for money. So some people do that. They trade them for money and not use them if they it depends on the situation and also depends on the companies. So now let's talk about the difficult part that nobody really tells you before coming. So if you are from South Africa or from America or like from a very far country away from Japan, you must know flights are really expensive. Then that will mean for you, if you have a holiday, you're only going to be able to use, well, for me, I feel like it's better to let or collect those days to be together and use it to be like a fully stacked more days, because it doesn't make sense to travel all that far distance for only just maybe 1 week. So for some of us, that's the boring part about having to live far away from home. So flights, it's expensive. Like it can go from going and coming back is like 220,000 to 300,000 yen, and that's like too much because you're still going to have to cover money for gifts. If you're buying gifts for a family or friends, you still have a lot to pay for, and price for everything can be extremely high. So that's another reality that people must know, or you should know when you move into Japan, that you are not going to be able to go regularly back at home because it's going to cost a financial stretch on your budget, on anything like, or on everything that you had planned for that year. You're going to be planning mostly towards funding your flight and also funding just being able to survive while you are there in your country. So and also the prices are getting higher and higher of things, so there's not even like a solution to that. And my advice, honestly, is also targeting the times where it's not holidays to go home, because that's when the flights go get cheaper. Yeah, and you can like get cheaper prices or cheaper tickets. And so, on the good news, I'm excited about this week. Is actually, since this week is going to be a holiday, so that means I'm going to be off for like 10, almost 7 days. So I can't wait, because it's going to be the relaxation time and also going out time for me. And I will be sharing content about that. I'm going to do a vlog for that whole situation. So I'm excited, and there's so many things planned up to come and so much content to shoot. We're taking a walk and we're going to the bank, and then
This is a bar.
yes.
Hey, I'd like to host. Yeah,
Yeah, bro,
this is dope. This looks like a South African casa.
it does, bro. It does.
Tapas spot.
That's what I always saw when I passed by. It looks like it's a South African spot, but it looks like it's giving Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking to open it in.
Oh, you can remove it.
Hey, these photos are long, but so
Okay,
and then switch off. Yeah.
How people that way you can see you? You couldn't go, babe.
What am I doing with my
How
camera?
big?
I can't. Okay. Okay.
Where are you trying to go? Turn the camera and go.
Wait, man, can you shoot in direction?
Okay,
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 is when we're going
okay.
Ah,
No, wait. Yeah, like that.
This one, did I?
No, babe. Yeah, no. Move it. Oh, it's that slow. One more time.
Vai moto nginazithanda. I had to take a snippet of that. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Have you ever been to big camera?
I don't know what's going on there.
They're just so gadgets.
It is. popular place.
Processed food. Street food.
Okay.
Mostly.
Yeah, those are the realities basically about Japan's holiday as we are working as an English teacher that you should know before coming, so that you have the you know the strength to hold on. And if you've come this far, thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Please continue, subscribe, comment, and share. Do not be afraid. Push that like button, please. Please. Bye.